Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd. Yep, talking is 22nd. We have two birthdays. Today is Velma over at Busted Canda Barbie. Today is Velma's birthday. So Velma, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Velma. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Catherine Lipa, L-I-P-I, and I think her channel is 313, I think. But Catherine, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Catherine. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great, great birthday. We have a little bit of running around to do this morning. So I got myself out of bed a little bit earlier than I normally do. Not too much earlier, but a little bit. So we got to go to CVS first to pick up Jim's prescription. Enjoy the beautiful fall colors. You can see them through my window. It's just gorgeous this time of year. It is my favorite. Brings back memories of my childhood for some reason. I don't know why. Fall just invokes memories for me. Memories like the corners of your mind. I know. Sandy, please stop singing. But anyway, I love to see the Edie over she lives in Erie, Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. The colors she was putting up on Facebook, those are gorgeous. We were going to drive up north to see them, and then Jim changed his mind. I don't know. You never know. Jim's kind of fickle that way. But anyway, we got to go to CVS to pick up his prescription. His doctor did prescribe for him Wegovy, which Edie and I have had this conversation. Edie is Adventures. We've had this conversation. I felt so much more accomplished when I lost my 96 pounds by myself without any help. Now, if somebody's got to take a shot or a pill and it works for you, I'm fine with that. I have no judgment here. But for myself, I think that I want to work really hard and do it. Jim doesn't want to work. And then he's got a lot of other issues going on, so that's why the doctor actually prescribed it. But our copay is almost $400 a month. And we're already paying $150 for his heart medication. And I told him, I said, Jim, you just got to learn to eat a little bit better. It's all. You just got to. So he agreed with me. So I have to tell them to cancel that prescription. But his other prescription is for his cholesterol. So I don't know. I wish I had extra money. I wish I had an extra. What is it? 4 times 12 is what? 48. An extra $5,000 a year to spend on medications. But unfortunately, I don't. And it's just, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to CVS to pick up that. Then we're going to go to Kroger's because I have Old Mother's Hubbard covered bear. So I'm going to make my spider ring for my collab with Roy, Recipes with Roy, which is this Saturday. We're going to have that for dinner. So I'll show you a quick picture of that tonight. No, maybe I won't. No, I think I won't. I think I'm going to leave you to guess. So you'll have to wait until Saturday to see that. And then the soup this week I'm going to make is some kind of it's a red wine beef stew or beef soup or whatever. Jim's just going to have it over egg noodles. So I want to make that for tomorrow. So we'll have that tomorrow and Thursday. And then Friday, I don't usually cook on the weekends anyhow. I don't eat very much on Fridays. And then Saturday and Sunday we just kind of fend for ourselves. But then after I do that, then I got to go to the dollar store to buy my bestie. It's her anniversary on Thursday. I got to buy her an anniversary card. Then I got to go over to the post office to mail it because I waited too long to wait to get the thing out in the mail. So I got to do that. And then Jim and I have a couple shows to watch tonight. That we taped from last night. It's another beautiful day. Oh my gosh. I slept with my windows open again last night, which was so nice until I forgot that the people behind us have their dog out at 5 o'clock in the morning barking. And they don't bring it in, which I find very, 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 very rude. It's like, if you know your dog is out there barking at 5 o'clock in the morning, let them do their business and then bring them in. I don't get it.
Thank you for choosing CVS Pharmacy.
All right, we'll be back.
You're dropping off the new
I wish that all things in life were that easy. Oh, I had a really long line behind me. I got there just in time. Um, when we went to Sebastian's game yesterday, when we first saw the other team, we thought, "Oh, they're going to lose." They were so big. It was like, "Oh, I think we're going to get creamed." But actually, they did pretty good. The thing that annoyed me is, I know I'm a stickler for the rule, and I know it's just like a, what do you call it, little kids league. But the coach was so far on the field. I mean, he wasn't like he was not on the sidelines. He was on the field, so much so that he probably could have been like the far end. It's just like yelling plays to his people. They still lost, but I mean, it was like they had too many men on the field. But it's like, I know it's a kids game, but I just think the referees were throwing penalties for everything. Why don't you throw a penalty for that? That just didn't seem. I don't know. But it was a good game. I really don't think it was everything Sebastian thought it would be. He had fun, but I would be very surprised if he tries out next year, because he just was kind of like, I mean, he had fun. He liked the uniform. He liked the adoration of all the kids. Like, oh, you're on the football team and all that. But I'd be very surprised if he tries out. Next year, he has to try out. This year, everybody whoever wanted to be on the team could be on the team. But next year, they got to try out. That's like when he's going to try out for basketball. Now, I think he's got a pretty good shot at basketball because he's been playing basketball almost his whole, not his whole life, but you know what I mean. He's been playing it for a long time. And he was on intramural leagues and stuff like that. So he has all the basics of the game. So I think he'll do fine with that. But time will tell. There's a lot of talented kids in the schools. So we'll see how he does. But I think he'll like the basketball. His true love is baseball. He really loves baseball. Which he did play baseball this year too. I didn't get to too many games though. I don't know what the deal was. I think everything just didn't work out that we could get there. But, oh my gosh, everybody's here today, and tomorrow's the sale day. I had to come today because I don't have anything. So anyway, here we go. We have arrived, and let's go see what damage I can do in here. Okay, let me see if we're going to turn the air on. It's like very, very hot out there during the cold. Sorry, you're going to hear a little bit of noise, I guess, but it's hot, and if I have the window down, you won't be able to hear me. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Anyway, we went and got our groceries. I stayed pretty good within budget. I needed everything. I needed cereal and my berries and some vegetables, and I need to get the stuff for my thing. And then I'm making a soup that calls for red wine. I don't drink wine, so I don't know if you use regular drinking wine or regular wine. So I called Joan, and she didn't answer. So then I called my cousin, and she wasn't home. And that's heat. We don't want heat. We want air. There we go. But Dale did help me out. He told me to get some Merlot, and then I was calling Edie, and Edie helped me out too. So she looked it up for me, and we found out. And then Joan called me back, so I think I have the right wine for the soup, but I'm not making the soup till tomorrow. And I got my anniversary card for my bestie. I got that. And then the last time I went shopping, when I got pancake mix, I don't know how you're going to get all that on the bus. I'm amazed. Anyway, it's sad that he has to take the bus, but he's got a lot of stuff to put on that bus. Anyway, got what I was saying. I got my cereal, I got my stuff for the soup. It must not have been important. It's the only thing I can think of. If not, it'll come back to me. I got the last buggy, so that was good. And then when I was leaving, there was only a couple buggies, and then there weren't that many buggies in the parking lot, so I don't know where they all are. Half of them are broken anyhow. The front wheel doesn't turn, or it sticks, or something. So maybe hopefully when they remodel, because they don't need to remodel, they need to clean. That they put some new carts in there, or buggies, whatever you call them. What do you call them where you are? We call them buggies. Although I know they're probably not technically a buggy, but we call them a buggy. But I went to the post office and there was no mail. There was junk mail. That was it. There was some junk mail. Oh, I got my bestie her anniversary card. That was it. I was going to go to the dollar store to get it because it would have been cheaper, and I thought, nah, it wasn't that much more. I think it was $3.99. I could have got them for like $1.25 at the dollar store. So I thought, yeah, I just didn't feel like getting in and out of my car that many times. Sad, really sad. But I played this game Stop with Roy over at Recipes with Roy and Joan at Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading. And one of the clues was the letter B. And I thought right away, Carol Burnett. But instead of just putting Burnett, I put Carol. So then in my mind, I'm thinking the rest of the answers are going to be C's. And I came up with some really good answers, let me tell you. But I didn't get not one of them right because the letter was B, not C. So I let Joan know. And then another time is like if you take a phone call, it doesn't stop. Like if you leave the game, the game still keeps going, which is good because then that way you can't cheat. But not that you would cheat. Like I've always said, if you got to cheat to win, did you really, really, truly win? Because you really didn't. But I came up with some really good answers. So now I got to wait for a C in those same categories, and hopefully I can remember them. And then, I'm trying to think. Oh, Sophia at the game, she didn't have any of her money, and her parents, Christy and Aaron, said, no, you got your own money. So then she looked at Papa. So he gave her money, but the concession stand was closed, so she didn't get to get anything anyhow. Which that was their last game. It was at the big stadium, like they say, and you would have thought they could have made. There was a lot of people there too for that game. You would have thought they would have made some money at the concession stand, but they didn't. They had an announcer. They had a scoreboard that told you what down it was, how many minutes were left, how many timeouts they had left. I mean, it was like the whole shebang, but no concession stand. So Sophia and her little girlfriend were a little disappointed because Jim was going to treat them. And we all know concession stands aren't going to be cheap. But, so, trying to get with my brother before he goes on his big hunting thing, because hunting starts here in another week or so. Actually, hunting is right now for archery. But the gun starts the 15th. That's when Jim goes. He goes on the 15th. But we're trying to get together to get our sibling dinner together before all of this goes on with Mary, because she's going to be laid up for months once this happens. We're still on the list, still waiting. I talked to Ron yesterday. He's doing really well. He said he's moving around a lot better. He said he was really, really scared, especially when he had to go in for the second surgery. He said a lot of prayers. I said, well, we were praying for you too. And he says, I appreciate that. He says, it really did make a difference. And I do believe it does. So, we are home now. We'll see if Jim hears me pull up or if I got to honk. I hate honking because then it sounds like your highness is home. Get out here and wait on her type of thing. But I don't mean it like that. But it's part of the responsibilities of having the other one go shopping, that you're the one that has to carry all the groceries in because I have to put them all away. So, okay, that's going to do it. I think we're going to close out the video, and I'm going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we'll talk again tomorrow.